Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video, wherever you are, whatever you may be doing. Thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. If you jump on here on this Wednesday night, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. It is a Wednesday night, so of course it's time for a weekly top 10 countdown, and this week's top 10 countdown is going to be about Halloween, and more specifically, Halloween candy. Now, this is the top 10 candies that kids do not want. Good evening, Keveron. Glad to have you here, as always. So I guess you could say this is the bottom 10, but I found a list and it mentioned 35 candies and it ranked them in order of worst to first or first to worst, depending on how you read it. And these are the bottom 10. Some of them I agree with, some I don't. Some of these candies I like, some I don't. So I can agree with some of it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And as always, since it's a Wednesday, unless we get a lot of comments, it'll be a short video, so you can go ahead and get back to whatever you were doing. Number 10 is Tootsie Rolls. That one I don't understand. I'm a grown man, and I still love Tootsie Rolls, unless it's just the fact that maybe kids don't like them because they're too small, or kids don't like them because they're so chewy, they're afraid they're going to get, either choked on them or swallow them whole or get them stuck in their teeth. But Tootsie Rolls are delicious. And Kevron, you're probably right. I know when I was a kid, and matter of fact, now as an adult, I don't want no sugar-free gummy bears or anything sugar-free. Sugar-free candy to me is like sugar-free tea. Just drink water. If you're going to give me sugar-free gummy bears or sugar-free candy, just don't give me candy. Number 9 is one that I agree with wholeheartedly. Almond Joy slash Mounds. Hey there, Amari. Glad to have you here. Kenny, glad to have you here because Almond Joy and Mounds both have coconut in them, and I can't stand coconut. So I wouldn't want Almond Joy or Mounds as a toddler, a kid, a preteen, a teenager, a young adult, middle-aged, whatever you want to call me. They classify them together, but I guess if you wanted, you could separate them. They're the same thing, except Almond Joy has nuts and Mounds don't, but other than that, they're the same thing. Number 8, Dots. And to be honest with you, until I saw this list, I didn't even know they still made Dots. Number 7 is one of the worst candies in the world, in my opinion. Good and Plenty. And to me, that's one of those candies that you don't ever see until Halloween. Usually you can buy one of those big old bags of candy, and it'll have Good and Plenty in it. But like Good and Plenty and Dots and the little Mary Jane things, those are candies that you only see at Halloween time. Number 6, Lifesavers. And I guess Lifesavers is probably the same way as Tootsie Rolls. Kids don't want them because, if you run with Lifesavers and you swallow it, you're in bad shape. But, they're very hard. But to me, I say Lifesavers are good. But again, 10 through 6 is Tootsie Rolls, Almond Joy, Mounds, Dots, Good and Plenty, and Lifesavers. This is a list of the top 10 candies that kids don't want for Halloween. So if you want to make kids mad and make it to where they no longer come to your house at Halloween, buy these candies on this list and give them to all the kids. And once word gets out that you're giving away Dots and Good and Plenties and Lifesavers and things like that, it won't be long. There'll be no more kids coming to your house. Number 5, Cardboard, better known as Twizzlers. Number 4, Hot Tamales. Number 3, Runts. Number two, Smarties. And the number one food or candies that kids do not want for Halloween is Airheads slash Laffy Taffy. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure why these were put together. I don't think they're made by the same company. And to me, they're not the same candy. But on the list that I found, they were classified as one. So I have to put them as one. But to me, they're two different candies. I like Laffy Taffy better than Airheads. To me, Laffy Taffies have more flavor than Airheads, but they were classified together. So if you want to get rid of all the kids at Halloween, go out and buy you a 20-pound bag of Airheads and Laffy Taffies and give them to all the kids. Personally, if I was a kid and you gave me Laffy Taffies, I'd come back to your house. Give me a whole bag of the banana Laffy Taffies, and I'm good to go. Any thoughts on any of this? Please feel free to let me know. That list comes to us from delish.com, and it came out 1 week ago tonight. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I went to a costume party dressed as a screwdriver. I turned a few heads. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of three. Tell your friends and family how much you love them.